When you invest in a SaaS solution, you expect your experience to be frictionless. And one way SaaS providers like Chargent accomplish this is with the convenience of automated push upgrades. In this video, you're going to learn how push upgrades enable new features and fixes to seamlessly deploy to your system without any manual intervention. My name is Micaiah, and I'm from Chargent. If you're a Salesforce admin or a Salesforce customer with questions about push updates, then you are in the right place. In this video, I'm going to answer some of the most commonly asked questions about our move to push upgrades. But before I do, you should know that you don't have to wait for a video to drop on our YouTube channel to get your questions answered. Our sales and support teams, they're just an email, a phone call, or a chat away, and they're always here to help. Visit the link in the description of this video to talk to us. Question number one is, why did Chargent move to push updates? We heard customers loud and clear. They wanted us to handle the complexities and the challenges of testing and implementing updates, sparing them the hassle of dealing with those tasks. And I'll admit, we expected some pushback from our customers. But in fact, the opposite was true. Many of our largest customers, they approached us asking us to be among the first to do the push updates. All right, question number two is, why should you care that you're running the most up-to-date version of Chargent? When we talk about updating to the latest version of Chargent, we're talking about three primary benefits. The reason to care, number one, it's security. Security is critical, especially when you've been entrusted with your customers' payment data and you don't want to be left vulnerable. By staying up to date, you ensure that any security-related updates are promptly in place, safeguarding your system and, by extension, your customers' data. Reason number two to care, it's compliance. The payment landscape, it's constantly evolving, and to support these changes, we are always working to maintain compliance with card network mandates, updates to Salesforce, and of course, updates to the payment gateways. Staying current helps ensure that your system is in line with the latest regulatory requirements. Before we move on to the last benefit, I want to remind you that we are always here to help. So check out the link in the description to contact us if you have any questions about Chargent or payments in Salesforce. All right, reason to care number three, and that's the new features. It's not only about security and compliance. Adopting the latest version of Chargent also means the ability to take advantage of new features faster, so you can find new ways to solve problems and achieve your goals. Question number three is, does it matter if a customer chooses to update manually or let push updates do the work for them? Well, you should know that we perform push updates about 3 times a year, but we actually have monthly releases. And while the push updates, they offer a convenient way to stay current, you can easily update your org at any time. Or if you prefer the hands-off approach, you can wait for the next scheduled push update and get caught up with the most recent enhancements all in one go. Question number four, what do Salesforce admins need to do before updating to the latest version of Chargent? The good news is that there's next to nothing that you need to do. But of course, we've got a few suggestions you could consider. Testing. While we test every release extensively, you can always test updates in your Salesforce Sandbox to ensure that any customizations that you've made, they're not impacted. Review documentation. Take a look at the release notes for each update for a preview of what's included. Use cases, ideas, and inspiration can be found in this documentation. Communicate with your users. If you opt to take advantage of the new features by implementing them in your org, be sure to let your users know about any new and exciting new capabilities that are now available to them. Question number five, can I opt out of push updates? Well, no, we're not allowing customers to opt out today. If there's a specific reason you'd like us to delay your update for a bit, you can let us know and we'll usually accommodate it once. Our goal is to keep you secure, compliant, and equipped with the latest Chargent features, because at Chargent, no org is left behind. If you have any questions that haven't been addressed in this video, I want you to find the frequently asked questions, and there's some in there that just didn't make the cut. We've linked that in the description of this video. And now, I want you to check this next video here, where you're going to learn more about how Chargent can help you make payments simple in Salesforce. My name is Micaiah, and I'm from Chargent, where we are dedicated to helping you make Salesforce payments simple. And remember, we are always here to help.